Welcome back to another basic music theory lesson. I hope the last two lessons have been very helpful on notes and major scales. Also talking about the Nashville number system because we'll be using that again in this lesson as well. Now this lesson I want to talk about minor scales. Since we talked about major scales last time, I want to go over the minor scales. Now, to start off with, there's a couple different kinds of minor scales. I do want to go over one of the most common and probably my favorite. Now with this is called relative majors and relative minors. But with a relative minor, you look at the major scale, and if you go to the 6, let me show you down here. There we go. If you want to go to the 6, so let's look at the key of C now, for instance. Major scale will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have 7 and 8, obviously. But here with the 6, we have A. Now, the relative minor scale will start with the 6. And I say it's the relative minor because when you're starting with the 6, I'll move down an octave again, back to this A. But when you start with the 6 in a relative major versus relative minor scale, it basically is playing the entire major scale through, but starting from the 6 instead of the 1. So now the A minor scale is going to be all white keys, just like the C major scale is. So you have now going to the minor scale. It's the same thing with the Nashville number system. It starts off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's try this in a different key. Let's go to, say, E flat. We'll start here with E flat. Now this is E flat major scale. We're going to find the relative minor and then go from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's bring the 6 down so we can have a better view of the minor scale, the relative minor scale. So now we're just starting at the 6. With the 6 of the E flat major scale, which is C minor. So this is going to be the C minor scale. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into 8, or 1. That has been your minor scales for the day. Hopefully you'll tune into the next lesson where we start talking about chords. And if you haven't looked at the previous lessons yet, I would go over those so they give you a better foundation and a better understanding for what we talked about today. God bless you. And you guys have a good